You eat like 2 pieces of chocolate that weigh about 1 gram, and next thing you know you gain 2 pounds. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm back with another video. I figured I'd talk about a little bit about fitness and stuff like that. So Erna's not around, she's still out at work and she's not really feeling all that great, so I know she's not really in the mood for doing any kind of videos or anything like that. So I'm going to take this opportunity and kind of talk to you guys about, you know, working out and dieting and all that stuff. I'm thinking about making this like a multiple video thing where, you know, this could be part one of this whole fitness journey that I'm on and yada yada yada. So I guess part one will be about body types and dieting. So to start off things, the most important is to know your body type. You know, there's different body types. There's endomorph, ectomorph, and I believe mesomorph, something like that. You guys can look it up online. Basically, it's to break it down, it's the people who are super thin, they can eat whatever the hell they want, and next thing you know, they still don't gain weight. So those are kind of the all-year skinny guys that I like to call them. And then there's dudes like me who basically eat like 2 pieces of chocolate that weigh about 1 gram, and next thing you know, you gain 2 pounds. So, you know, it all depends on your body type, and kind of you got to figure out where you are. So what I would do if I were you guys, first, before anything, you pursue anything, look up online. There's resources. You can look it up, like body types, different things, read up on it, and just see what kind of category you fall under, because that kind of determines how you're going to work out and how you're going to diet. So me, I end up falling under the guy who is basically called the easy gainer. So I gain weight really easily and I gain muscle really easily, but it's a little harder for me to take it all off. So I do notice when I cheat, you know, like there's days where, or there's weeks, sorry, where me and Erna are just like, man, forget this whole diet thing. We go to restaurants and we eat some, my favorite thing, chocolate and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you got, you know, my pants are a little snug, my shirts are a little tighter, not in a good way, you know, and I'm getting a little weight. So that's just, you know, that's my body type. I've come to accept it. I'm never going to be that skinny guy. You know, we all have our advantages and disadvantages. You don't want to look like stick thin. You know, you can be strong as hell, but you don't want to look like that either, right? So luckily for us, there's things to help us with both situations. You know, easy gainer. I don't have to take any like weight gainers, muscle gainers, all that stuff. That's all out the window for me. If you're a skinny guy, I know guys that are, I can't say have that problem, but have that body type, and they do take weight gainers, which is basically just carbs. They take creatine. They take all of this stuff to kind of combat this this category that they're in, to help them, you know, gain the weight, gain the muscle, gain this. You just want to be careful when you're that body type, because if you kind of push it too far, if you're like, hey, you know what, I'll never gain weight, and you just keep eating McDonald's and all that stuff, then one day, you know, your metabolism is going to stop, and you will notice it creeping up, and then you'll kind of fall into my category, and trust me, you do not want to be in my category. Speaking on body types, you definitely want to look it up. Look up your own, what you kind of fall under, or what you think you fall under, and, you know, don't necessarily follow the internet 100%, because it's, you know, written by some other dude just like me. So look it up, see what you think, and take that when you go on to your next steps, which is dieting, workouts, fitness plans, and all of that. So kind of the second part of this video is about dieting. So right now I weigh about 250 plus pounds, and I hate to use the word dieting, because dieting to me, there's an end goal, and I don't want to have an end goal where I gain all the way back. So I'm saying dieting, but really my fitness or my food plan, I guess would be the best word for it, was going to be low intakes multiple times during the day, as opposed to my 3 heavy meals a day. So I'm right now, I've been on this diet for maybe a week or so, and I've been kind of averaging 6 to 7 meals a day. When I get up, I usually have something high fiber, you know, high fiber cereal, something, maybe even sometimes a bagel if you're really craving it. And then usually during breaks at work, I like to have cherry tomatoes, baby carrots, bananas, stuff like that, you know, just little fruits and veggies. There's also that's kind of a meal, or, you know, food break or whatever. For lunch, I usually have like pasta, chicken, sandwiches, cold cuts, and cheese, what kind of thing, whatever you want. And then on my way to the gym, I usually have a banana, because I don't like to work out hungry. I know there's people saying that, you know, the more cardio you do hungrier, the better, but I kind of do a all body, you know, cardio, plyo, weightlifting thing. So yeah, it benefits me in the cardio part, but then for the plyo and everything, I just feel drained if I don't have anything in my stomach. And, after that, I'll usually have protein, which is usually this Iso Natural by Allmax. I'm not a big guy on a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. I know a lot of guys who, who look certain ways, muscular popping out everywhere, but they're dependent on so many different supplements just to keep them there. I'm not even talking steroids, because that's the whole nother crappy ball game. But, I get they're there to help you, but, I look at it an old school mentality of back in the day, they didn't have all these chemical enhancing this and all that crap. And there was guys that still look, ripped, still look big and stuff like that. So I don't really rely on that stuff. And plus, I don't like putting that kind of crap in my body. Like seeing what they do to regular food is bad enough. Imagine what they do to this crap. I don't even want to think about it. So if I do go, these are kind of the ones I'll show you guys what I use. For my protein is Iso Natural, so it's pretty much the healthiest protein I think you could find. It's 27 grams of protein. It's 100% natural flavor, sweetened naturally with stevia and monk fruit. And no artificial colors or dyes, and then antioxidant rich grapeseed extract. So I mean, it's not bad. It tastes, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 6 or 7. Yeah, maybe a 7. Just because I've had a bunch of different proteins in my life, and this one I can kind of like stomach, because I'm not big on protein. I friggin' hate the taste of it. That's usually something, you guys can pick it up at GNC and Popeyes, usually carry it. Or GNC, I don't know if you guys have GNC, but Popeyes usually carries it. They're about like 50 bucks. Bodybuilding.com, if you spend enough, you get free shirts or something. That's usually what I have, and then I follow it with a small dinner, again, something similar to what I had for lunch. And then usually if I'm really hungry, because I want to keep my metabolism going before bed, or like 8 or 9 o'clock or something like that, I'll have a banana, or even, pickles. I like pickles, so I'll probably chug like 1 or 2 of them. You said on dieting, for me, one of the biggest things for me is fighting cravings, because I have a big sweet tooth and I love chocolate. So, the number one thing for me to kind of counter that is I find very sweet fruits. Like, actually a few minutes ago I was craving chocolate like crazy, which is basically just the sugar part of it. So what I did was I poured myself a glass of orange juice. And I know some people are saying, oh, this orange juice has so much sugar, it's got all this blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I'd rather have the little bit of sugar that comes with the lot of sugar that comes with the orange juice, plus all the benefits of it, as opposed to having a chocolate bar that has all that sugar in it and almost no benefit to it at all, if there's any. So, make choices, like the lesser of two evils in a way. And another thing that I take in I try to take in the morning, and I'm actually going to start again, is this Vega 1. Ernie was pretty big on this before she got pregnant. We were getting in shape and stuff like that. So it's, you guys probably can't see it. It's called Vega 1 Nutritional Shake. So to be honest with you, it tastes kind of like if you put your face down in the mud and then drink the water from that. It's that bad. Like, I mean, I would, just thinking about it. So, again, you're probably thinking, why the hell are you drinking that if it's so bad? Well, I bought 2 freaking, like, tons of it, so I gotta drink the shit. Well, I bought 1, but then I got another one for free, so I don't want to waste it, so I'm probably gonna start drinking it some more. What this one differs a little bit from the protein powder itself is because it has a little bit less protein, but it's got 3 servings of greens, 6 grams of fiber, 1.5 grams of omega-3, which is that fish fat and all that crap, I think. Probiotics is 1 billion, antioxidants is 2.7 cups. So, I mean, it definitely has more nutrition than a regular protein shake, and I think I might even start doing these when I'm in a rush, in the mornings. It is vegan. A guy from Ironman who finished Ironman triathlons created it. It's super hard to break down into water, and it honestly tastes like dirt. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's just disgusting, and it's gritty too. Which, I don't know if you don't like the gritty stuff in your drinks. Like, some people don't like that. Stay the hell away from this, because this will be your worst enemy right here. So another thing I take, which I'm not so proud of, is the BCAAs. And when I say I'm not proud of it, because again, I told you guys I'm not big on supplements. And if you want to know how much I take of this thing is practically full. It comes 240, and I've probably taken max 10. And that was months. Actually, that was even before pregnancy. That was almost half a year ago. So it just shows you how little I take of it. I did originally take it because I read somewhere that it helps when you do start dieting and start eating a little healthier. Your body doesn't break down muscle, it breaks down fat, which obviously is what everyone wants. Everyone wants muscle, less fat. So I did start taking it, but honestly, I don't like the taste of it. I know it's a capsule and you swallow it, but it just gives me a weird aftertaste. And I'm not a really big fan, again, of taking this stuff, but I suckered myself into it, and I bought a ton of it. And to be honest with you, I gotta buy it. I gotta take it. I mean, I feel bad. It wasn't expensive. It was like 20 bucks, maybe 24 even. So, you know, I do feel bad if I have to throw it out. I mean, what's the expiry date on this thing? 2016. So I got a long way to go. So if I'm averaging about 10 capsules every half a year, well, maybe I'll finish it in 15 years. So, and that's about it for my diet. For your guys' diet, again, you know, don't necessarily follow my lead. It's what works for me. If it works for you, that's awesome. I could always post more stuff on it, but look at your resources. The internet is full of information. There's always, you know, men's health, women's health, all that stuff on there that can help you gain knowledge base onto what to eat. And they always have sections on how to do this, how to do that. Again, don't go crazy extreme with your diet. Always leave some space for, you know, a little bit of cheat meals. Like I usually leave a weekend day or something where I can go with Ernie and go to a restaurant, eat just whatever we like. And because you don't want to binge, right? You don't want to hold yourself off and crave the food for weeks on weeks, and then finally get to it and just, you know, juggle 3 pounds of chocolate like I've done before. So leave yourself 1 or 2 days, you know, where you can just have whatever you like, and eat more often, eat healthier. And, you know, as always, remember, willpower is what gets you through these diet. Willpower is what gets you into the gym. And eventually, I heard somewhere 16 days it takes for the body to form a habit. So try to keep with it for over 2 weeks, and you'll notice you actually feel guilty for skipping the gym or feel guilty for not eating something. And, you know, that's just your body, your mind creating a habit out of eating healthy, which is always a good thing. So, you know, stick to your diet. Follow your resources, see what works for you. It may not be what works for everybody else. If people judge you, you know, hey, you shouldn't be eating that granola bar that's full of sugar. Well, tell them go suck it and, you know, stick to it if it works for you, right? So remember, guys, your body type determines what kind of diet and fitness program you should be at. And willpower is very important. And practice your resources. I got a ton of men's health magazines, and I'm always on the internet searching for stuff. So, yeah. So I hope you guys like this video. It's probably going to be like a part 1. I might do more exercise-based videos in the future, just like quick short ones. I don't want to make this video too long and boring. And then I'll show you guys part 2, 3, 4, maybe sometime down the road. So this is my little video. I'm trying to battle sympathy weight. Right now I'm being slaughtered. So peace out.